what's up, brothers and sisters? Hey, wanted to come to you today with a little bit of some ideas that I've been finding helpful on creating clarity in our lives. And I'm at a real beautiful spot here today. And maybe I can share it with you. Check it out. Real pretty spring. And I've been thinking a lot about clarity in my life, and clarity has been a theme for me that's been coming up, and something I've been working to cultivate for many, many years, and a theme that I'm finding to be more and more important, more and more beneficial, and more important in creating a peaceful, happy, intentional, powerful life. Something that I've been cultivating through many years of meditation and mindfulness and personal development, spiritual development, business development, growth, etc. Hi.
Daddy.
We have a friend here.
Daddy. It's a water.
Yeah.
It's a water.
Yeah, it's pretty. I got a friend up there.
Oh.
So, getting a lot of distractions here. So why is clarity important? So I find that clarity is important for a number of reasons. I find that whenever we're more clear in life, that we're able to, one, create more peace and happiness and joy, because we're not acting out of a space of kind of messy emotions. We're acting out of a space of clarity and intention and purpose. And also I find that acting from a place of clarity and operating from a place of clarity allows us to live a much more intentional life, in that we're able to create more clarity around what it is that we want for ourselves and take more decisive action toward that vision and more powerful action toward that vision. So I find that in creating clarity, there's a couple steps that I'd like to share with you here today. And the first step is, one, creating a very powerful, clear, intentional vessel of ourselves. So when we're operating from a space of unclarity, it's much more challenging to operate clearly and powerfully and intentionally. A powerful tool for me in creating clarity just in my own personal space and my own personal vision is through the tool of meditation. Taking time every single day to kind of channel our energy and allow the noise and the distraction to settle and create a more clear, powerful mental picture and connect to that which is higher. So taking time every single day to meditate and connect with our higher selves. Environment. Is our environment an environment of order? Or is it an environment of chaos and noise and messes and distraction? If we have a lot of messes and kind of chaos all around us, it's a much greater energetic pool, and it's much more challenging to kind of think clearly and to operate from a clear space. So where in our lives could we kind of tidy up messes, maybe tidy up relationships, tidy up our home, tidy up our bedroom, tidy up our car, create more order around us so we can focus on the things that are more important. Pete, thank you for checking in, brother. Share. Earl, thank you for checking in, brother. Hi, Janae. So our environments, whenever our environments are clear and orderly, it's much more powerful to operate from a clear space. Inputs, maybe turning off the TV, the television, all these electronic distractions that are constantly around us. Allowing the noise to kind of settle a little bit so we can create a more powerful, clear connection. What about the people in our lives? Are they chaotic, disorderly? Are they energetically clear? Because they're definitely going to bring more chaos into our lives and more disorder into our lives. Diet and exercise. I've found diet and exercise to be a huge component to creating order, clarity, intention in my life. Whenever I don't exercise, whenever I don't eat healthy, I notice a huge difference. Like whenever I exercise every single day, I definitely notice that I'm able to channel energy and operate from a much more clear, powerful space whenever I am operating clearly and powerfully and I'm eating like a really healthy diet, and then I eat unhealthy food, like I eat some pizza or junk food or food that I just know is not of service to me, or I don't drink enough water, I definitely notice that I'm not operating from a clear mental space. Have you noticed that? How important diet and exercise is? Like if you go to the gym in the morning and eat a really clean diet for the day, do you notice the difference in your day versus whenever you kind of just wake up and rush right into your day and eat cereal and, put a bunch of shit into your body? Do you notice the difference? I certainly do. Drugs and alcohol, something I've partaken in plenty of. So, that stuff can all be fun and recreational, but whenever we are incorporating a lot of drugs and alcohol and mind-altering substances into our lives, we're just not operating from a clear, powerful space. At least I'm not. Some people seem to be able to. For me, I know it's a disservice to me. So limiting drugs and alcohol. So the first part in creating clarity just kind of goes back to what are we doing in terms of really creating a clear, powerful vessel that is easily able to maintain a connection with our higher self and able to kind of create mental clarity and vision in our lives. Number 2, this is kind of an esoteric idea, but I'm just going to keep it very simple and just say prayer. So connecting to our higher selves, and prayer can mean anything. It can just mean talking to God. It can mean talking to the universe. It can be talking to spirit. It can be operating from your higher self. You can call prayer whatever you want, but connecting to that higher version of yourself and operating from that higher version of yourself. Maybe taking some time to connect to the greatest version of yourself and operating from that end goal. And saying, if money and time were no object, what would I love for my life to look like? What would I love to build? How would I love to contribute? What would I love for my lifestyle to look like? And operating from that space. There's been a lot of time in my life, and I still do this all the time, asking God, what do I want for myself? Help me to create clarity. What is the greatest and highest and best version for myself? What do I want? So often we don't know what we want, and we operate from a space of not knowing what we want, rather than maybe telling ourselves a different story, maybe telling ourselves we do know what we want. Knowing and telling ourselves that we're able to connect to that which we want. And really asking for that divine guidance and that divine inspiration. And I definitely have found that the more I ask for inspiration, for guidance, for clarity on what it is that I want and who it is that I want to be, man, it shows up powerfully. Now, after we've taken some time to connect with that higher self and really work to create that inspiration and garner that inspiration, now we can begin to really crystallize that vision through journaling. So taking time to sit down and map it out. Now, maybe in that journaling process, we're still asking questions. What is it that I want? How is it that I want my life to look? What would I love to be doing? Who and how would I love to be serving? How do I want my life to look? Maybe we're journaling around that. Maybe we're starting to receive answers on that now, and we're just writing it out. We're just brainstorming, and we're having fun with the process. And it's not a rigid process, but we're just letting ideas flow. What it is that I would love to be doing? How would I love my life to look? How much money would I love to make? Who would I love to be serving? Who would I love to be in a relationship with? What would my highest and best self look like if I could create anything, which you can? So journaling around that idea, and what happens when we journal is, one, we kind of slow our thinking down and focus our thinking, and we're able to kind of mastermind and construct and map out exactly what it is that we want. Journaling, very powerful. I think you'll find, if you look all throughout history and all of our current reality, that the most brilliant, brightest geniuses, inventors, creators, movers, shakers, influencers, are writers. So brainstorming, organizing our thinking and mapping it out. And finally, after we've clarified our vessel and created a powerful connector, after we've connected to our higher selves and asked for that divine inspiration to look deeply at what it is that we want of ourselves, after we've taken time to visualize, and then finally written everything out and really mapped it out and brainstormed it, the final piece, as far as I can tell, is taking action on that now. You know, we can do all the praying we want, we can do all the meditating we want, we can do all the clarifying work that we want, but if we're not taking action on that vision, it's damn near impossible to know if it'll work, if it's actually what we want. And it's tough for that vision to bring us any joy if we're just sitting on the couch daydreaming about it. But when we take action on that vision and we go out and we contribute and we move forward, we're interacting with the universe and we're able to get feedback on what it is that we want. And we're able to clarify, keyword, clarify our preferences. When we take action, we receive feedback. We can clarify our preferences. But that's challenging to do from the couch. So taking action. And also, action dispels fear. Fear can keep us inactive, a hostage to our ideas. But when we take action on them, we dispel that fear and show ourselves it was just fear. And that which we want to create is possible. And it's waiting for us to create it. So I hope you all have found this possible. I know there's been a lot of comments here. Appreciate y'all checking in, everybody. Janae, Pernell, Tessa, of course, April, Joanna, Trevor. Hey, what's up, brother Trevor? Appreciate you, man. Sinjin. Hey, would love to hear all your thoughts on this. I got a group called The Inspired Light. A group of inspired change makers, people that want to make a contribution to the world, want to live their fullest life, inspired, happy, healthy, prosperous. I'm thinking about putting a more extensive training together over in this group. If this sounds like something that might be of interest to you, I'll put the training together and we'll get together and we'll kind of dig in on some of these rituals, some of these ideas, and help you map out how to incorporate more clarity, more power into your lives. I appreciate y'all checking in on this today. I would love to hear your thoughts on this. If you found this video helpful, then please share it, tag someone, and appreciate y'all. I look forward to connecting with you soon. Have a beautiful day.